Hi everyone, this is Marjorie and welcome to my channel. Today I am making a Valentine's Day wreath with this beautiful Love Stinks skunk sign that I got from Craft Outlet. Along with that, I'm going to use some of this 10-inch deco mesh that is from, actually it's fabric mesh from Craft Outlet as well. I've got these beautiful ribbons that were from Craft Outlet, except that buffalo check ribbon was from Walmart. And I'm going to begin by prepping my sign so I can hang it off of my wreath. I'm just pulling off the labels, and then I'm going to cut off this little jute string because we're not going to need it. If you hear any noise in the background, that's my grandkids. They're here visiting for the holidays. Them little sweet angels. So here I'm actually going to take and use a couple pipe cleaners and my staple gun. And I got the pipe cleaners from Hobby Lobby. They are the big Christmas pack. Excuse me, I don't remember how many comes in there. Excuse me. But it's the red, green, and white colors that come in there. And then, for some reason, this red was kind of like, the lint was coming off real bad. You could see it on my table and stuff. Normally it doesn't do that, but I don't know why it was doing that this time. But anyways, I put one staple in on each of the pipe cleaners, and then I just twist it on there a couple of good times to make sure it's secure. And then, we'll go ahead and get that set aside. And then I'm going to use this 14-inch wreath frame from the Dollar Tree. And here are the two crossbars. And then I've got the two inner and two outer rings. And in the two inner rings, I'll put one pipe cleaner, and then on the two outer rings, I'll attach two pipe cleaners. So there's 6 sections. 3 pipe cleaners in each section is a total of 18 pipe cleaners. There will be 6 on the inner ring and then 12 on the outer ring. And then as I'm attaching these pipe cleaners to my wreath sign, I don't add them very tightly because it will warp the frame. So I have as a base some of this 21-inch red deco mesh that I used in another project, and I'm just going to come in, gather it together, and then I'm going to take a pipe cleaner and attach it to the wreath frame on one of those crossbars. And then I'm just going to use my zip tie gun and tighten that down, and it cuts it right off. And the thing I like about it is it cuts it so smooth at the base of the head of the of the zip tie, that it doesn't leave that jagged edge like when you try to cut it down with scissors or any other types of cutters. So I'm going to measure from that zip tie 10 inches, and then in my hand where the 10-inch mark is, I'm going to add it to the first pipe cleaner, and then I'm going to tie it in there 2 or 3 times. And then from that pipe cleaner, making sure that the ends of my deco mesh is curved inward, I'm going to measure out another 10 inches, and then I'm going to add it to the pipe cleaner, the next pipe cleaner. So then what I'll do is each pipe cleaner that I put the deco mesh in, that'll be my starting point for the next poof. And here I do go ahead and kind of fluff everything out, and this is why you want to have your deco mesh curved under on the sides so it looks really nice and poofy.
Why is it doing that?
And so here I am at the end of the bottom row, and so I'm going to do just like I did when I first attached it and zip tie the end to the the wreath frame, and then I'm going to cut it off. So for the inner portion, I've got this white window pane mesh that I really like, and I'm going to just do the same thing.
So thinking about
Now I did actually use a different crossbar to attach the white, and you would need to do that as well. And then here I'm just tying it to the end and cutting it off, fluffing out all those poofs and making sure everything looks right. So then with my fabric mesh, I love working with this. And here, guys, I need to get a new a blade. But I cut these at 20 inches because it's a full row, and I cut them at 20 inches. So then I'm going to do the cruffle method, which I just curl up one side a couple of times, turn it over, and curl up the other side a couple of times, and then I walk my fingers to the middle, pinch it, and then I go ahead and put it into the next pipe cleaner. Okay, so here, this is not the norm. This deco mesh was short. It was not the full 20, not the full 360 inches. So that last one, I just kind of ruffled it up. And that was fine because even though it has that little bigger gap, you could tell, putting the sign right on top of it. And you'll never know. So after I got the sign on, I went ahead and cut 14 sets of these two tails. There's the 2-inch skunk, and then it's a red with black polka dots on there. So I just take each set and I put it into the pipe cleaners. Now I don't put it in all the pipe cleaners because I think 2 are covered up by the sign. And then at the bottom, there's going to be, I think, yeah, there'll be 2 more at the bottom next to where I just put the first set that are not going to have any because I'm going to put a big bow there, and so I'm not going to need it. So here I am. There is the, I'm putting the last ribbon tail on. And I'm going to make my bow. And I just love this ribbon. It's the skunk, but it says so stinking cute. And I'm just going to make 6-inch loops with an 8-inch tail, and then at the top, and then the bottom is going to have a 14-inch tail. So I'll let you watch how I make the bow. So once I got my bow all made, then I used a pipe cleaner to keep it together, and I tied it on really tight and secure. And so I used the pipe cleaners to attach this beautiful bow to the wreath frame, and all I'm doing now is fluffing out the loops and tails and making it really beautiful. So you guys let me know what you think of this. I think this is such a cute wreath, and how it turned out with the red, white, and black. Let me know what y'all think. So here it is, y'all. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and spending some time with me today. I hope you guys had a very Merry Christmas, and thank you again, and y'all have a blessed week. Y'all tell them bye.
Bye bye.